What lesson can we learn from the wise men in the story of Christ's birth?
We're all familiar with the story of the wise men. I'd like to focus on a couple of things that we can take away from that story. First, even though they were wise, they thought it prudent to continue their studies. And what was it that they studied? The Hebrew prophets. That is not something that's germane to their culture. And that is a lesson for us that if we sincerely and diligently seek God, He will not only provide the means, but He will direct us to the truth. Now, after they studied, they discovered the story, the prophecy of the baby Savior to be born in Jerusalem, and decided to go ahead and seek this babe to worship Him. Think of the lengths they must have gone through. What lengths are we willing to go through to worship our Savior? And on the flip side, what are some things that might prevent us from worshiping our Savior? Now, after they decided to go ahead and go to Jerusalem to worship the Savior, they ran into a little snag before they got to Christ. They ran into Herod, whom we all know meant no good to this king, this baby king to be born in his kingdom. Nonetheless, they continued their journey. They found the babe, and before they left, God spoke to them. And they heard God speak to them. Can we hear when God speaks to us? Can we hear God over the noise of our everyday activities? Can we hear God over our family dysfunction? Can we hear God over the noise of our boss? Can we hear God over the noise of the bill collectors? Can we hear God? The next thing we can learn from the wise men is to bring our gifts to Him. The spirit of prophecy suggests that it was through their gifts that the young family was able to survive in hiding in Egypt. And so to recap, the things that we can learn from the wise men is to continue to study, to sincerely and diligently seek God. We should also listen for the voice of God. And lastly, use our gifts to further His kingdom.